Hello and welcome to BuzzTV's The Daily News. Welcome. Welcome. Daily News. Daily News.
Hello, and welcome to 3D Buzz's The Daily News for Tuesday, August 21st of 2007, brought to you as always by Side Effects Software. I'm Terry, and we're going to get right into some entertainment news. No Transformers 2 for Bay. Michael Bay was over on the Shoot for the Edit message boards talking about how his summer blockbuster Transformers is the latest in the new DVD format wars not to see the flick on Blu-ray. Bay said, "I want people to see my movies in the best formats possible. For them to deny people who have Blu-ray sucks. They were progressive by having two formats. No Transformers 2 for me." Yeah, so although that is a quite childish remark, most of the people on the internet have been quite accepting of the fact that he's not going to do a sequel to Transformers. So it's really a mixed blessing, I guess. It depends on which side of the fence that you come from. Do you like Transformers? Then it's a bad move. But I'm of the mind that the movie was okay, but it wasn't worth seeing in the theater. But then again, I'm actually not going to end up buying it on DVD, so I probably wouldn't watch it on DVD either if I had known the way it was. But it's the same time, it's Transformers. It was given I was going to go see that movie in the first place. So it's a mixed blessing. Moving on to some gaming news. Arcade arm wrestling game pulled for arm wrecking. Japanese arm wrestling game Arm Spirit had to be yanked from Japanese arcades this week after displaying inhuman strength and breaking the arms of 3 would-be challengers. This bicep battle between man and machine is obviously similar to real arm wrestling, except now it's a freaking machine. I mean, come on. How do you not expect something like this that would happen? It states that the appendage is part of an electronic box which mocks you and beeps and boops as it snaps your arm like a twig. A spokeswoman for the game distributor Atlas told the Associated Press that the recall was a precaution, and the machine isn't that strong, much less so than a muscular arm. Even a woman should be able to beat it. So then this kind of calls into question the men that were playing this game that got their arm snapped. What kind of physique did they have to get their arm snapped if a woman was supposed to be able to beat it? And secondly, if you're playing the game and you feel a pain in this area, let go. Guess what? Well, you'll probably be mocked by all your friends, but your arm won't be snapped in half. It doesn't, you don't. Rocket science. It's not rocket science, people. Moving on. Xbox 360 Fall Dashboard update rumored to include Xvid support. The first list allegedly detailing the feature said the Xbox 360 Fall Dashboard update has landed on Xbox forums and promises some wonderful possibilities. None more so than Xvid codec support. But opening up the console's media player to this popular video format would almost certainly take away from the blossoming success of Video Marketplace, an apparent contradiction that makes this rumor featured list both suspect and frickin' awesome. So I'm kind of hoping they are going to, but it probably won't. Mexican authorities confiscate 15,000 counterfeit Nintendo products. Nintendo has announced that Mexican authorities have snatched up 15,000 counterfeit Nintendo products from a Guadalajara market, including 4,500 counterfeit Wii games. Jody Doherty, Nintendo of America's senior director of anti-piracy, calls the Mexican market's piracy problem widespread and puts the number of seized unauthorized games from Mexico alone at 100,000 for this calendar year. The company made headlines recently for its recent civil suit won against a Uruguayan counterfeiter and for its support of the U.S. government's stance on Chinese piracy. Blizzard getting sued in China. Just because a lot of Chinese companies don't respect intellectual property rights doesn't mean they don't want you respecting theirs. Chinese IT firm Founder Electronics Company is suing Blizzard for copyright infringement, claiming that, quote, it lost more than 1 billion won, which is around 132 million US dollars, through the unauthorized use of 5 of its fonts in World of Warcraft. Founder is bringing suit in Beijing Municipal Higher People's Court against Blizzard, Chinese company The Nine, who runs the game in China, and Qing Wentuan, I hope I said that right, please forgive me if I didn't, and the company who distributes World of Warcraft in Beijing. A boy fries himself with a hot Xbox 360. This is a very sad story, but at the same time, you can't stop laughing. Apparently, a 14-year-old boy from North Carolina, naturally, was almost killed trying to keep his Xbox 360 from overheating. According to local news, the boy's mother found her son unconscious after he attempted to submerge the console in a pan of water. When I left to go next door, he was playing a game, but when I got back, he was laying on his back on the floor and unconscious, said the mother. The console, wrapped in plastic and tape, was still plugged in. I'm sorry, that's just hilarious to me. The kid has read online that he could keep his 360 from overheating by cooling its power supply. By the time the ambulance showed up, the boy had regained consciousness, albeit he did have some burns on his hands and on his feet. Don't put electricity in water, kids. Come on, that's just common sense. Moving on to some tech news. MTV, Reel, and Verizon to take on iTunes with a new music initiative. When their new joint digital music initiative, MTV Networks, Reel Networks, and Verizon Wireless are taking a direct aim at Apple's iTunes powerhouse. Called Rhapsody America, the yet-to-launch collaboration among the three companies will combine MTV's relatively unsuccessful Urge Music Store, the Reel-owned Rhapsody subscription download service, and Verizon's Vcast mobile media service to create a music store that reaches across the PC, digital music player, and mobile phone platforms. Fox and MGM pledged more support for Blu-ray. The high-definition format war was due for a shakeup, following yesterday's news that Paramount will be ditching the Blu-ray in favor of the HD DVD. Now, 20th Century Fox and MGM are both going to be pledging their services over to Blu-ray. So, yay, the format wars have heated up or whatever. I really don't care. I just want them to be over so I could get a format so I could go buy a frickin' new player so I don't have an obsolete one when the other one wins. Because whatever I buy is going to make the other one win. So with that, that is the news for the evening. We will see you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you then. The new Mastering My Advanced Modeling. Mastering My Advanced Modeling. Available now from 3D Buzz. Only 3D Buzz's Mastering My Advanced Modeling gives you over 160 hours of intense 3D training. But that's not all. It slices, it dices, it even creates hard-to-make julienne fries. But wait, there's more. It gets rid of unwanted carpet stains. And pets love it too. Get it for that special someone. Available now for 3 easy payments of $9.99. Yes, that's right, $9.99. $110 shipping and handling fee supplies. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Available now at K Green's and Big Tom's 3D Warehouse. Over 25,000 square feet of 3D training and 3D supplies. Located off exit 624 and I-97 next to Taco Barn. Serving the greater tri-state area since 1934.
We can show it. Do you want to see it?